This one's for you, mystery fans. The Mexican thriller show Who Killed Sara blew up on Netflix after being released, leaving fans wanting more, and with a lot of questions about the ending of Season 1. With Season 2 dawning on us, we'll be talking about speculations and all the information that we have so far. If you want Season 1's ending explained and expectations for Season 2 of Who Killed Sara, then keep watching. Before we begin this video, if you enjoy content like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and make sure to turn on post notifications so you can be the first to hear about my next video. Alright, let's get into it. Who Killed Sara? The Mexican thriller show follows the story of Alex Guzmán, who has been wrongly accused of killing his sister Sara during a parasailing accident over a lake. He spends 18 years in prison and, after leaving, comes back with newfound information about the case, with the motive to track down and punish Sara's actual killer by any means necessary. The show is filled with interesting plot twists and new characters that we learn throughout the 10 episodes. Season 1 was so well received that a Season 2 was confirmed very shortly after, due to be released on May 19th, 2021. This is leaving fans super stoked and ready for all the drama and plot twists of the next season. So if you haven't watched Season 1 yet, make sure you watch it before this video, as there will be spoilers about the ending. Season 1 ending explained. As we all know, Season 1 ended with more questions than answers about Sara's death, which sets up a lot for Season 2. Alex dug up a skeleton. Who was that? What are the secrets in Sara's diary? Is anyone going to get out of this with their love lives intact? The background of the show is Sara's death, and patriarch César Lazcano persuades Alex to take the fall. 18 years later, Alex is now out of jail and searching for revenge for César and his son Rodolfo, Sara's then boyfriend. The last episode of Season 1 is a series of flashbacks to the hours before Sara's death, and reveals some shocking details that weren't revealed before. The biggest one being that the killer could be Cesar's wife, Mariana. We actually learned that Sara is pregnant, but not by Rodolfo, but by Cesar. Mariana pretends not to know and pretends to believe Sara when she says it's Rodolfo's baby. She says she supports the pregnancy and is happy for her, but then almost pushes her off a cliff and encourages her to have fun, specifically to try the family's new parasailing wing. This puts her as a huge suspect with a very clear motive. In the flashback, we then see Mariana ordering Elroy to cut the parachute harness, blackmailing him by telling him she knows about a lot of his past crimes. We see Mariana pretending to call the hospital while wiping the boat clean of evidence. But then we see another shocking turn of events. He admits that he didn't go through with it, meaning that there is no evidence that he actually cut the harness. In this present timeline, it also looks like Mariana killed him in the hospital, so we may never know if he actually cut the harness. However, before Mariana and Sara's conversation, we also see that Sara is afraid of César, and she sees a tape of a man beating one of the casino's prostitutes, Flor Sanchez. She runs out of the office with the tape, and César already knows that she's seen the tape, giving him a motive to kill her. Do we know who killed Sara? Honestly, it looks like we were left with more questions than ever. Out of all the plot twists we've already seen from the last episode, however, we still haven't discussed the game changer. Another one of Sara's diaries has been found. Sara's diary is what led Alex to so many clues and really helped him in the first season. And right at the end of the last season, we see that Alex finds a second diary of Sara's in the wall of their childhood home. In this diary, he sees a new side of Sara that wasn't seen at all in the original diary he had been using for guidance. In this diary, Sara writes a lot of erratic scribbles and drawings, along with a page that says, "I want to die." After he discovers the diary, Alex calls his girlfriend Elisa and tells her that they were wrong about everything, and he also recognizes a new location that Sara drew in the diary. He goes to the location, and when he gets there, he finds a shallow grave with a skeleton inside, with a bullet through the skull. We then see a flashback that Cesar shot the skeleton, but we still don't know who the skeleton was. So essentially, we still have no clue about who killed Sara, but we do know that there's going to be a lot more plot twists in Season 2, with so many characters now having motives to kill her, and with the new information that Alex has acquired.
Rodi, espérame.
¿Qué pues? Vénganse. Si se quieren subir o te va a dar miedo, ¿eh?
Vamos.
Let's talk about characters. What happens to Cesar? Throughout Season 1, we've become really familiar with Cesar's many crimes. He owns a casino and is a socialite who knows many dangerous people and can get away with almost anything. This is what makes him a main suspect in the case, and also the main protagonist in the show. During the first season, a lot of scenes take place in the casino, where Alex is always trying to alert more people about the crimes that Cesar has committed, and trying to find more evidence that he killed Sara. We also learned that Cesar has a brothel in the casino for all his VIP members, where he has taken the passports of many prostitutes and forced them to stay. We also learned that a lot of them have been beaten and murdered, and as Sara has seen a tape of this, we know that Cesar would have a motive to keep her mouth shut. Although Cesar doesn't end up in jail in the finale of the first season, we know that his reputation is now tarnished because Alex has revealed so many of his past crimes. So we can definitely see more happening to Cesar in Season 2, but as of now, he actually hasn't been convicted for any of his crimes.
Es suyo.
Nah.
Sí, yo Yo no me he acostado con su hijo.
What happens to the Lascano children? We already know that Rodolfo, Gemma, and Elisa had turned their lives upside down from family secrets and finding them out, mainly because of Cesar's secrets. And they also have some turmoil in their love lives as well. Elisa, the youngest child, who helped Alex with his investigation, revealed to Cesar that she's in love with Alex, and that she knows Cesar is a killer. Rodolfo is also still mourning Sara's death 18 years later, and also finds out that his wife Sophie is pregnant, but Cesar is the father. We find this out when he reveals that he got a vasectomy after Sara's death, so there is no way that he's the father. And let's not forget about Gemma, who's been trying to have a baby with his partner Lorenzo, but was rejected by his parents after revealing his sexuality. In the second last episode, an embryo is implanted in his childhood friend Clara's uterus, but her unhinged ex follows Lorenzo and accuses him of being involved with her. Lorenzo then announces that he wants to move to Atlanta to start a new life and raise the baby when it comes, which Gemma is upset at because he wasn't consulted. So now we're not sure how much of them we'll be seeing in season 2. We also don't know if Clara is actually pregnant, as we see her getting inseminated, but we do not know if it worked. So even though it seems that 2 out of 3 children have strained love lives, we think Gemma and Lorenzo should make it out alright. With all these secrets being revealed and so many loose ends hanging with the 3 children, we're definitely set to see more drama with them, and possibly more clues that will lead to finding Sara's murderer.
Mi amiga,
Hola.
que está loquita por ti.
And now, Season 2. What can we expect? There's definitely a lot to expect from Season 2, and the biggest hope is that it will tie up loose ends from Season 1. Although, knowing this show, we can expect a lot more plot twists. We also hope to learn more about the character Diana, the Huntress, who is sending Alex cryptic clues throughout Season 1. To try to help him, we then learn that Diana is actually Sara's old friend, Marifer, whom Sara confided in when she took the tape of the prostitute being beaten. She also asked Sara for help the day they all left for the weekend where Sara was murdered, but Sara ended up going on the trip instead. Since Marifer seems to know so much about Sara's past and has now revealed her identity to Alex, we can definitely expect to see more of Marifer and have more of Sara's past uncovered, which will hopefully lead us closer to revealing her killer once and for all. We also have a flashback of Sara ripping up her room after Marifer tells Alex that their friendship didn't end well, so there are still a lot of secrets about Sara left to uncover. And that concludes today's video about Who Killed Sara Season 1 ending explained and Season 2 explanations. Who do you think killed Sara? And are you excited about Season 2 airing on May 19th? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.